All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jake.
And I'm Kel.
And you are kicking it with
Kel
and Jake. Yes, sir. What we're going to be talking about today, man?
Oh, today's topic is a good one. We're going to be talking about snitching. What is really going against the code.
Oh, man. That's a heavy subject because, there's a lot of people that have a lot of very strong opinions about what the code is, and it kind of seems like everybody lives by their own code, and there's not really necessarily a designated street code. I mean, there is, but nobody lives by it.
Well, we're going to find out today on this episode.
I'm not
like I say,
yeah.
This is the episode that everybody going to want to hear. And so, cue the intro. Like, from when I was growing up, snitching meant something. You know, it was one of those things that you just didn't do.
Yeah.
Even when you were growing up in a household, nobody wanted to have a snitch around.
Yeah.
No one wanted to be told on.
Yeah.
It's like it was a problem to be told on, but the truth is, people do it every single day.
They do.
So how come people think that somebody who didn't agree to something is not going to snitch? If you do something and I see it, if it doesn't pertain to me, I probably won't say anything.
Yeah.
If it's not my business.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is, though. You know what I mean? I don't know how other people feel about it. I know depending on whatever it is, I'm not going to make a big deal about what actually happened.
Yeah.
Now, if you out here just murdering people and you just doing wild things and I see you, hell yeah, I'm gonna tell them where you at. I want you off the fucking street too.
Yeah, because you don't want to get murdered.
Bro, I'm not a dangerous guy.
Yeah.
I'm a type of guy I'm reasonable. I understand that I'm 40. I'm trying to raise my kids and shit. I don't want to be around no shit like that.
Yeah.
So who the fuck want to be around that? I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, like I say, I just feel like a lot of that is bullshit. Like, it's stupid. People are losing their lives and in jail for something they didn't do. Like, I'm going to be in jail for my homeboy?
Yeah.
Man, you crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Crazy as hell.
Especially when you know like how stupid your homie is.
I'm not a criminal.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. In some cases, people will involve you with stuff that you didn't really have anything to do with.
Exactly. Like when I started realizing, like, growing up, and they were saying, yeah, if you're in the car, you're gonna get just as much as this motherfucker who go in there and do something.
Yeah, we're in Texas. You're guilty by association.
Now, if I go out, like if we sat at home and we had a discussion, and I was sitting there and I said, hey, let's go rob this bank. I'm a part of that. So hell no, I'm not gonna tell. Mm-hmm. Because then I'm telling on myself.
Yeah.
I would never tell on myself on some stuff that I agreed to. But if we in the car and you say, hey, I'm gonna go in the bank real quick, I'm gonna go in the store real quick, and you go in that bitch and rob that hoe, and then we get caught, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, you made the decision to.
You did that.
Yeah, we didn't conspire together.
I didn't talk to you about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I just feel like, nah, I'm not going to jail for you. Like, if we at a club and we hanging out, why do you feel you need to have a gun on you while we in the club?
Yeah.
We're not famous. We don't have, nobody have no reason to, like, try to rob us, anything like that. I understand you want to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with that.
And some people just want to prove the
but
point they want to prove the point that they can bring it in there. Because, like, I know some
people get crunk about bringing a blunt in there.
Yeah, they do. But the thing is, nowadays in Dallas, you can smoke a blunt in the line to the club. You don't even have to, like, you can smoke it in the line. They'll pat you down. They'll pull out your whole little Rillo pack and everything, and they'll put it right back in your fucking pocket, straight up.
Especially at the strip club.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, shit, I fucking bought weed at the strip club. You go to the strip club, you don't have any weed. You fucking have a little bit of alcohol. You let some strippers sip some drink. You fucking. Yeah, they'll hook you up with some weed. Like there's somebody in there fucking.
But what I'm saying is, I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is, I'm not I'm not a person who really believes in that whole shit. When I was growing up, I believed in it. I thought, okay, you don't tell. But then I started realizing how stupid it is.
Yeah.
Like, the older you get, you should understand how dumb that is. But you have grown men still talking about, no, I wouldn't tell. If you come to try to hurt me, like I said, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a gangster. I'm not living out here trying to live that lifestyle. Somebody breaks in my house. Yeah. You got me fucked up. If I know this dude, I'm going to tell. This dude broke in my shit.
Yeah, that's not technically snitching.
But that's what they call this shit.
Well, it's not snitching because you're actually the victim in that case. Well,
no, but I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I've watched interviews. I watch people talk about this stuff, and they're out here, and people are believing, and you're setting this false narrative for people who, if like most of the people who've been to jail, they're in jail because someone told.
Yeah, well, it's one thing. Like, if you have a house where you're doing some illegal shit, and then somebody breaks into it and steals your shit, and you call the cops.
Well, you can't.
Exactly. But that would technically, like, I would classify that as snitching.
But you can't call them anyway.
Because I would say that it's almost like hustle hating. Like, you're hustling, I'm hustling, you got me, and I'm hating on you because you got me.
I don't know about that, but I just know a lot of it because the nigga can't call because of what he doing.
Well, yeah, that too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's and I'm gonna have to cut. I'm gonna have to block the number.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm saying is, you can't call the cops over stolen weed.
No, you cannot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, if they was to do that, they even snitching on themselves, of which is what happened. So they're not gonna call and snitch. They may come and do something to you. Now, if y'all in this game, you two people playing this game, don't half-ass it. Play it. Yeah. I do believe that. Now, the whole thing what 6ix9ine did, I think he should be in fucking jail. Yeah. I think he should be in jail. I have a problem with that because he was doing it. Yeah. You was ordering people to do shit, so how the fuck you gonna tell so you can get out of jail? That's bullshit. Yeah. You was super hard when you was doing it.
Yeah, you were the boss.
You was the boss. Mm-hmm. You was the dude with the money. Yeah. Nobody, man, so come on, man, that's bullshit. Yeah. I just feel like a lot of guys, I think what it is, we gotta separate this whole thing of like snitching to like you did some fucked up shit to me. Or like I say, if I have nothing to do with the situation of what's going on, that's not my problem. Mm-hmm. It doesn't affect me. Then maybe I won't say anything because it's not my issue. It's not for me to have anything to say about what's going on with somebody else's business. So if they come question me about some stuff like that, yeah, I'm more than likely not going to say anything. Yeah. But if you include me or my family in some stuff that I had nothing to do with, I'm not even,
And then you may have even told them that you weren't cool with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I've had a situation like that. Yeah. To where we was about to go. Now listen to this. This is some fucking idiot shit. And at the time, I bet they thought I was just being a punk or whatever. I don't care. Whatever they thought about me. Mm-hmm. But I had just had a kid. I was the only one married. And I'm thinking about, I don't want my son to know his dad been in jail or anything like that over some drugs.
And something that you're not even.
I'm not even doing.
Yeah.
I don't even do.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, well, what happened was we had the music loud and the door was open to the house. Playing music loud, we drinking, smoking, doing all kind of stuff. The neighbors were feeling like we was disrespecting the neighborhood. We was real loud. Yeah. And they called the cops on us. So when the cops came, they didn't get out the car. We went to the car and talked to the cop. How come when you're talking to him, you're like, yeah. Now, mind you've been smoking and drinking. Mm-hmm. Whenever you've been doing those things, you smell like it. You reek of it.
Hell yeah, you do.
You reek of it.
Yep.
And so...
And you know it.
And you know it. Yep. It's coming out your pores and stuff. Mm-hmm. So you're sitting here talking to this officer and you're saying to yourself, oh, yeah, we finna go. We finna close the door. We finna leave anyway. Mm-hmm. So when you come back in the house, we all know we are finna leave. But you just told this law, instead of just saying, Okay, we'll cut it down. We'll be more respectful and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You told them we're finna leave the house.
Yeah.
Now, if I was a volunteering information, that you didn't have to.
Yep.
So now, if I was an officer, if I was a police officer, I'll pull around the corner and wait for you to leave.
It's only logical. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
I mean, why wouldn't you? You just told me
you're about to leave.
You're about to leave and you're drunk.
And you smell like a fucking pound of weed.
And you smell like weed and you drunk.
Yep.
I think I can win on this pullover. I think I can get somebody.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking.
And the odds
in my
are pretty
head.
good because there's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, my odds are very good.
Yep.
Cause I've seen maybe if you from where the cop was at, like a couple of us came to the porch. I was outside. Mm-hmm. I wasn't at the car, but you can kind of still hear what he was saying. Mm-hmm. So he could see how many guys was in the house. Mm-hmm. So when he get back in, we like, man, let's go on to get out of here and let's go and stuff. I said, oh, okay. Well, y'all gonna leave that over there, right? Nah, we finna take this with me, man. I may meet somebody at the club that needs something, this and this and that, right? You know how that go.
Yeah. It's the whole point of going to the club.
I said, okay. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Fine. Now, I want you to understand, I say, you need to leave that here. You need to leave it here. But if you don't want to, this your stuff. You're right. It's your car, your stuff.
Oh, so it was his car.
It was his car.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing that it was his car.
But I'm not saying it wasn't. But I'm just saying. Yeah. I said, if I'm in the ride and we get pulled over.
Yeah, still guilty by association.
Don't matter. Yeah. I'm in the car with him.
You're right.
And if no one says anything, everybody's being charged with it. Period.
Right. Yep.
That's how they do that.
Yes, it is.
So I said to him, I said, hey, so we get pulled over, you don't have to worry about who snitched. I'm telling you now.
It was me.
I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. I said, tell it. I didn't even say snitch. I said, tell it.
So you gave him an option. You said you can leave it and I won't snitch.
It will be good.
And then if you bring it, I'm telling. Yeah.
Soon we get there, or we could be right standing outside in front of, so you don't have to worry about who's the one who told.
At least you let them know.
I'm letting you know. I'm going to tell it, bro.
At least you let them motherfucking know, man.
We ain't go nowhere that night.
I bet not.
We ain't go nowhere that night.
I bet not.
And he should have even understood anyway. Because me having kids, I wasn't finna take a charge for you, dude. Mm-hmm. We cool. I ain't never been that cool with nobody.
You know what? He probably thought about it and was like, you know what?
He thought about it.
You make sense.
Oh, you're
making a lot of sense.
But you know what was so funny about it? They all was over there and they was all saying like, yeah, man, that's fucked up, fool. This and that, man. I was like, okay, we going? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I don't think y'all thought it was fucked up. Yeah, exactly. Because y'all changed y'all mind. We said at that house.
Yeah, no, they thought it was logical.
We said at that house. Yeah. So you know I'm not no hoe ass nigga. You know I don't do no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know I'm not that dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know I don't go around telling no people, but I'm not finna take a charge for you. Yeah. That ain't finna happen, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is. I'm just not that dude.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel like if you conspire with them, y'all have something together, y'all getting money together and everything. I think it is wrong to tell because you have something to do with that.
If I'm in there getting money with you, I'm doing that stuff.
Yep.
I said to you,
it's wrong to tell.
Well, I said it's wrong to tell, but I'm saying to you because I've been in trouble. I've been in a situation where when we all like me and a few of my friends from this certain school. Mm-hmm. We all got in trouble because this chick tried to tell us that we raped her. Mm-hmm. Now it was a lot of other dudes that was there, but we got blamed of like we was like we did something and we didn't. We didn't touch this woman, but a couple of people got away and didn't even get talked to or anything like that. Yeah, because they left before, or we just didn't say nothing about who was there. Mm-hmm. So I get that. I was there at that situation. That wasn't a reason for me to tell. I just need to say, nah, I didn't do nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I didn't do all that. I was actually trying to play the video game. That's when I was in the video games, real talk.
Yeah.
So I had no idea, and it was crazy that day because it was like a senior skip day. Mm-hmm. And so everybody came over to this one house, and it was just a bunch of dudes. See, the first day when we did the skipping, because, you used to skip through the testing, that week doing testing and stuff, so you do a lot of skipping.
Yeah.
Because if you've already passed, you don't have to take the test, so you just have to school all day for no reason.
Yeah.
So most times people leave and go to somebody's house. The first day, everything went smooth. But the second day, when people went back to school, there was a couple of us didn't want to go, and so we went over to this one person's house, and then all this stuff happened. So when we got back to the school, they reported, like, a few of us as if we did something crazy. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, man. My pops and them had to talk to me about that. And they really wasn't mad at any of it as far as, like, because they knew what type of kid I was. Mm-hmm. I'm not into no stuff like that, man. That's not cool. Mm-hmm. But I will say, we checked them. Yeah, we checked them chicks that next day. Yeah. Now, we didn't put no hands on nobody or nothing, but we let them know, like, that was weak. Yeah. It was real weak. That could have went a whole nother way. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, even to this day, sometimes that stuff cross your mind. And then, even thinking, like, about your own kids, about what may happen with them and the decision they make. I just, like, with my son, I just tell him, as far as hanging with the wrong people and being around the wrong people, just because you can get blamed for some stuff that you had nothing to do with, and then your life is over.
You will get blamed.
Then your life is over, and you're not gonna tell, you're not gonna say anything. You're gonna let your life be ruined. Yeah. Over something you had nothing to do with. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But at the same time, you don't have to snitch if it has nothing to do with getting somebody else off. You just really trying to protect yourself. Then I will say you don't have a reason to tell on anybody. Yeah. You're just trying to clear your name. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's all it is. I wouldn't even say that's snitching. Like, I wouldn't even
That's
say.
Not.
No.
I don't think so.
You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. You're clearing your name. You're being accused of something you didn't do, so. If you're guilty and you did it, and then you told on somebody to lessen your charge or to get out of something,
that's a problem.
Or to set somebody up,
that's a problem.
Then yeah, that is a problem.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah, that is a problem.
I have a problem with that.
Yep.
But man, that's a hard topic, man, because
it is, because like, it's a blurry line. Like, you don't. It's kind of like one of those things where you, it's kind of based off every situation, because every situation is different. So you kind of have to judge for yourself what's correct and what's not correct about that shit. And everybody has their own opinion. What you do might seem right to you, and it might be wrong to somebody else. Or what they do might be wrong to you, and it might be right to them. So you don't really know what, like, people are going through. You don't really know what their situation's like. But I will say that if you are involved with something and you tell on the people that you're involved with, then I would say that that's wrong. You should not tell on the people that you're conspiring with.
I mean,
never, ever. And I have been in situations where people have conspired together, and they have, like, told on each other to lessen charges and stuff, and it's not worth it. Like,
well, hell, they tried to do it some certain situations. Somebody lied on you.
They did lie on me.
Somebody lied on you.
And a couple of people actually lied on me, and rather than coming to me and actually talking to me about what happened, they just kind of, like, they just ran with whatever they were saying. I had a couple people that, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much about the situation, but I was getting my money, and they were getting their money too. Exactly. And one day, we got caught rolling together on something very minor, something that was a misdemeanor for for just about everybody except for one person. One person had some pills. The pills didn't get reported. Yeah. We don't really know why the pills didn't get reported. He claimed that the cop kind of like took the pills and didn't report them and all that kind of shit. Yeah. I had like less than a fucking gram of weed in my pocket. I didn't have like any reason to like say anything to anybody. I ended up even getting a lawyer and getting the shit like expunged and getting it off my record and everything because my mom actually, she paid for the lawyer. I was like 14 or 15 when the shit happened. I wasn't even old enough to drive. I was rolling with, actually no, I was driving. It was, I think we were in my car actually, and I was rolling with them. I was driving them around, and we got pulled over in front of his house. I was with like a couple friends. We were all kind of involved together with some stuff. They knew it. They were trying to like catch us on like a big bust, but we didn't have anything. My homie had like a couple pills. I had like half a gram of weed, and that was it. And I think the other person had something, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But I know the pills didn't get reported. That little half a gram of weed wasn't anything to worry about. It's a misdemeanor charge. I'm a minor. Like I'm not gonna really get in a lot of trouble for that. Yeah. And I knew that. And I ended up getting a lawyer, getting it like expunged and everything. But the people that I was involved with, they turned on me. And still to this day, they act like we're still friends. Like they still act like, and it's cool. Like I'm not gonna say necessarily that I'm like 100% like we're not friends. We're not like really cool.
You're not really
cool. But I'm not
gonna
go out of my way to like go start some shit either.
Well, that's because you're not that person.
No. Long story short, you gotta be careful who you involve yourself with, because people will throw you under the bus. Yeah. And they'll put you in a bad situation, and then if you allow it, if you don't like do anything to, like if you keep hanging out with them, you keep like smoking with them, drinking with them and shit, it makes it seem like
it's cool.
It makes it seem like it's cool, and it's not.
Yeah.
And it's not. So long story short, be careful who you hang out with, and don't fucking tell on anybody if you're conspiring with them.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
so yeah, that's been the show.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I made much sense, but
nah, man.
I was trying to cover. It's a long story, and I was trying to cover it in a short amount of time. So.
Yeah. You ain't gotta explain to me, man. I understand.
Yeah.
But like I say, yeah, that's been our show. If you like what we heard today, if you wanted to talk more about it, just leave it in the comment section. Like I say, I want you to like and subscribe, comment to us, and let us know what you think about it. And I'm Kel.
I'm Jake.
And you have been kicking it with Kel and Jake. Holla.